we should also probably let the Silver Eagles and the Wallabies know that they are up.
Yep.
So all I do is
Alright, you know what? Odd view. Let's open up a prediction to start the game. Who will win?
do you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Do I input the scores in the middle there?
Yeah, so it'll be... Yeah, I'll do it for the first one just so you can see it.
Number at number?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense to me.
Okay, now I don't have to do it.
Making sure I'm reading it right.
Alright, for anyone already here, we have an opening prediction for the night of who will win the game, the Silver Eagles or the Wallabies.
Football. Joey Legend. I can only assume that is DG himself. The Scorigami Man.
We're ready.
The myth. I gotta find the right spot.
Just a myth.
The legend. Alright, and then I gotta let one other server know.
Are you in all of the servers?
Nope.
Which server doesn't want the commission room?
I'm not telling you. Should I ping everyone on this one? What do you think, in the Axis server?
Probably not.
I'll wait. Save it for the final game. First time spending channel points. I love it. Alright. Should be a fun matchup. I think the Silver Eagles will run away with this.
Oh, they actually made a change to predictions. You can... Oh, wait, no. That's just custom amount. Okay.
Hey, who's at home for this game, guys?
Me.
I think that counts. It says Wallabies first, so I'm assuming they're home?
We kick off in Mexico City.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And then it is clear and high winds.
Gotta start it off strong. Silver Eagles winning. Ooh, I like the guts. How we feeling? I think we're gonna start off with standard uniforms. It's regular season. Started off.
Yeah, first day of regular season, you go standard uniforms. You go for the change up later on. You gotta get them with your speed. You gotta get them focused on the fastball, and then you can hit them with the off speed, and it'll have a real impact.
Mexico City has the 83% chance to win.
Well, you know what? I'm always happy to see the Wallabies lose.
Aw, even when I'm on the Wallabies, or especially when I'm on the Wallabies.
Especially when you're on the Wallabies.
Hello, Green Army. Hello, how's it going? It's great to see everyone. It's good to be here.
We had a tumultuous preseason, but we're ready for this, hopefully, quite exciting regular season.
Yeah.
It's going to be his first regular season with the portal, which should hopefully set us up in the long term. I think we're going to see an interesting shake-up of the meta between OL and DL, seeing how that works, with pretty much all of the active OL likely being capped on all their important stats.
We have a lore question, which is, what is the best team of all time, and why isn't it Denver? It's actually not Denver. I think both myself and my two compatriots here will agree the best team of all time in league history is probably the Wallabies.
Yeah.
See, it depends on if you're talking about overall performance or single season record. I think you can make an argument for the Lions, the recent Lions, the season 2 Mingos, or that one
Undefeated Wallabies season.
Yeah, I think you can make an argument for any of those 3 individual seasons, but I think the most successful team and the team that had a stretch as the best for the longest was definitely the Wallabies.
Absolutely.
Wait, that's another bingo. That's another...
You know, if the Lions stay on top, they could easily take that over soon.
Refers back to older seasons. That's another one.
If you're playing the bingo, by the way, folks, there is a bingo card referring back to older season. Although I think lore questions have to be exempt from that, because otherwise it's setting it up.
That's true. That's true.
I think it has to naturally come in conversation, as it's 3rd and 14. That hold from trench warfare
Oh wait, it
was
says someone paid for TLK lore, so that gets ticked.
and that one does.
Season 2 Mingos from an unbiased opinion. My argument for the Season 2 Mingos is that they won by such wide margins that though they lost a game, they made up for it by just how incredibly dominant they were over the course of that whole season. But I do think it's a reasonable argument. Like, if they had not lost that one game to the Coyotes, I think that it would be easier to just say it's them, but I think it evens out their overall dominance versus the complete perfect records of the other two contenders.
Boderman's getting a lot of throws tonight.
Really liking Boderman today.
Hey, it's working.
You know what? Boderman's always very good. They have so much experience. They know how to play. They play for the love of the game. Montroy steps out there getting to some good yardage. 2nd and 1. The Silver Eagles are in really good field position here.
Hey, Boderman's been driving them.
Oh, steps through. Difficult pass to Zeno.
I believe it's doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
I gotta fix this face gen for softens. That's okay. I know what I'm breaking there. That was just me running out of time.
Ooh.
Providence C. Rab with the tackle for a loss.
It was, you know what? That was an okay run. That's a normal attempt. It happens to get broken up. Oh, the OL did not congeal on time there.
As the chin strap to Pengu will get him.
You know what? The red zone's real difficult. You just don't have that much time. The plays are quicker, so you get pressured a lot faster.
And they're going to have to settle for a James Bond field goal.
High wins, so we'll see if we get one.
By the way, Sullivan's on the drive was 10 for 10.
NWZ instead of NZW. You know what? It's hard to say with Joey. Maybe it's because NWZ is aesthetically. And field goal is good.
No.
The Silver Eagles take a 3-point lead.
It is
the ball back.
Mike, it should be. I didn't have any new roster submission from you guys, so I kind of just went with what I had.
You are shouting.
Oh, sorry.
Oh!
As Kevin Choate does get the sack. Yeah, you're going to see this a lot, as the Wallabies have not signed. Slim did nothing wrong this offseason, so expect a lot of breakups from their defense. As Larry David, the other rookie, gets that one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the DL OL balance out with the new OL.
Wow.
Ratings. Especially since that rule did apparently get passed.
Really.
So we'll see.
Although they're punting it here, that was impressive.
Silver Eagles will get the ball back with really nice field position at the 35.
Good punt, though, from the punt god himself.
I'd rather have a pun god than a punt god.
I don't know. I'd rather have both as Boderman.
Boderman's going to have a real impact.
But Mike, to answer your question familiar, we can definitely take a look after this game and make sure I'm not screwing anything up. As Montroy will get that one.
The quarterback needs to throw it so that they don't lead him out of the bounds. That could have been three more yards. That could have been like 3-4 more yards there.
Absolutely.
Suffens, okay, quick pass to Boderman, first down, steps out. That's a really nice play. Why is the timer still going? He stepped out.
Because it's before the 2-minute warning.
Oh, okay.
Do we do activity checks in the portal? Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's right where you update your players' ratings. It'll be like up top right. Just press the button. Asks you, do you want to redeem your activity check? And you say yes. Sofin steps back, has time, open man. Oh. Disappointing. That was a really nice play.
Absolutely.
Sofins does not have much
And it's
time
a
under
fumble,
heavy
but
pressure.
Trench Warfare recovers. Skadilius Kipakwasin will get that one, though.
Very impressive sack. Good play. They're going for the field goal attempt. This could put them up 6. It's kicked, and it is no good. It's high winds, dude. Mark your bingo cards as Bond shanks the attempt.
Now the lack of OL might kill the Wallabies here. Where was the ball? It was about 2 inches to the right.
Way up in the air.
Well, you know, kicking a 58-yarder is supposed to be hard. They hold up on that play, and Mickey Mouse gets a wow.
Great pass and run from Mickey Mouse there.
Avoids the tackle, covers good ground. Ball back to Morris. Open man up the side. That's going to be a nice 4 yards.
Colt Remington Wellington will get
Oh,
that
only
one.
3.
Who I also need to fix the face gen for. Like a lot of these, I just got to fix in Portal.
You know what? That was solid defense, too. They limited its games. Oh, quick throw. Flag on the play. Holding. Oh.
And it's coming back.
Brutal to get a holding call against when you make a forward pass while being tackled. Like, why even hold at that point? Come on.
And McMorris avoids the sack, but nearly. And can't find
It
Colt Remington Wellington to get his hands on it.
Yeah, disrupted the throw. He had to throw it quick, so he threw it too high. That was good defense. Pressures matter.
And he's got pressure here.
Again.
Mickey Mouse, though, will get a couple, which I think puts them in range. As they're going to call a timeout.
Oh, and they're kicking it.
They're kicking it. Duck football's first attempt of the season. Kick is up.
It's up. It's on target, and it's good.
New Zealand has tied it.
57-yarder.
To answer the question as to why it's NWZ, it's N and then no E, W, New Zealand.
Yeah, I was trying to say that earlier. Yeah.
Have we considered that it could be NEW?
No. Does it zoom out or something? Babs, I'm not sure.
Sofins has time. Botterman catches, and the tackle's broken. First down.
I'll try to circle it with my mouse. Joey, I don't understand why we should have punted.
Sofins passes. Montroy up the side.
Oh,
Timeout.
well, I've got people here. I'd like to remind everyone that we have for this week and this week alone. Hi, Kobe from the Froby. We have a discount in our store, and it's a fumble. So if you type season 12, season spelled out, you will get 10% off your order.
Get in there and buy some jerseys. They're really nice.
And it's a pick
intercepted.
there, Apache.
And the Wallabies take the lead at the half. If they can get one big forward yardage play, then they can call a timeout and kick a field goal. Oh, under heavy pressure, but the pass goes forward. Mickey Mouse gets him a few yards. They do not call time.
And that'll do it. The stop was huge.
All right, and at the half, I believe it's the Wallabies who get the ball at the half.
Yeah, but I think Mexico City can cause them quite a bit of trouble.
Can we throw farther? You know what? You just don't actually have the time. Is Mikester Leatherneck?
And it's a fumble! That's going to set them back as Apollo Dankworth gets the sack.
Very good play. The Wallabies just can't throw farther because they have no time.
Well, no, he's on the Silver Eagles.
Oh, the Silver Eagles. They can't throw farther because no one has any time anymore. The DL have 99 speed again.
Well, I don't think the DL in... not the DL in New Zealand. As McMorris is sacked again, Kevin Choate. This is the first game Odeon. I had a meeting that ran late, so I didn't get started on setting up until 6:30 and cooking dinner at the same time.
Punts from the CFL. I don't think that's within our control.
And it's a good punt there, but the Wallabies actually find themselves close to halfway. Dragons play
Let me
When
bring
do
this
the
up.
Dragons
The
play?
Dragons will be playing the last game of the night
So
against
late.
the Toronto Rush.
Yeah, that's why.
So if you want to stick around to watch the blowouts, we put at the end.
Yeah, I couldn't in good conscience kick off our season with that. I suppose we get a good defensive battle and a grudge match.
I watch all the games. You
That's
know,
fair.
thank you for being here,
Softens
man.
with a short pass and just overthrows his man, so it's going to be a punt from Bond.
You know what? Aside from the pressure, the quarterbacks have just not played very well as well.
That's a thing that's happened. This one's going to be a touchback. I mean, look, I'd say the Silver Eagles have a better chance of getting a safety compared to the Wallabies. And Mickey Mouse tackled for a loss by Apollo Dankworth.
You know, Mickey Mouse has kind of been anchoring this Wallabies offense. He's the one extending their drives, but it's hard for a running back.
Deep
Oh,
bomb
pass, that's
downfield.
covered.
Well
Good
covered by
coverage.
the DB.
Duck
Great deflection
Football
there.
is not only a better punter than James Bond, he's also a better spy and lover. Okay.
And a short pass here. Colt Wellington will get the first.
The Dragons will blow out the Rush, yes.
I do agree there. I don't think this is... And Mickey Mouse. It's tackled for a loss by Boderman. And Kevin Choate is on his man. That's his third sack of the night. What a debut. Watch number 99 out there.
McMorris steps back, has a little bit of time, and gets it to Boderman again for a good chunk of yards.
But it's 4th and 6, so they're going to punt.
Yeah.
That sack from Kevin Choate was huge.
He's got a huge sack.
And this is going to be yet another touchback.
Dial it up. Too much wind. Yeah, you know, it is high winds on the day.
Montroy gets 8. 7? 7. No. We spin the weather wheel and we run with it. Softens back to
Has a
pass.
little bit of time open for Boderman.
Hey, that's huge.
I think Boderman's been maybe the most productive offensive player in the game.
Softens has been pretty productive. He's got a man in the flat, and unfortunately it's a drop there.
Disappointing. That would have been a nice little chunk of yards to get him in good position on the drive.
Absolutely.
Steps back as time.
Has men
Downfield
deep
open.
and finds Boderman. Boderman breaks a tackle and gets the first down. That'll bring up the end of the third. It's this tie game, which means 4 is in chat.
You know, the Wallabies defensive backs are doing a really good job of containing deep shots. It's probably why Boderman's getting so many receptions here, is just because the deep shots are being adequately covered, so it's just the most open receiver is Boderman on like a 5-yard route.
Absolutely. And look, these little drives, they're burning the clock. They're doing damage to the Wallabies' chances of coming back. As Softens avoids the sack and just throws it away.
Alright, we'll see if they can keep this going. 3rd and 2. Handoff to Boderman may have not been a great idea.
Boderman, the fullback, does not get very far, but that does put him in Bond's range. Bauer, just so you know, the football's going to be here.
Ooh.
And it's there.
Target.
And it's good.
Oh, 60 yards. That gives a 3-point lead to the Silver Eagles.
That's huge.
4 minutes for the Wallabies to equalize. Gosh, this is like a real football game. From the 80s.
And I love it. I love a good old-fashioned grit fest. As
Okay,
McMorris
I'm
has
now,
times...
However, I am not Bauer.
Oh, wow. Babs, I am so sorry. I saw B, U, and that's how I did it.
Fate worse than death being called Bauer.
And nearly picked there.
Very covered pass. The Wallabies just don't have time to develop longer plays.
And Kevin Choate will get his 4th sack of the night. I think if you're the Wallabies, the next thing you're doing, you're telling Tom Hanks, at the very least, just sign a contract. We'll get you in portal later.
Yeah.
Considering he's the GM.
I mean, signing contracts is largely through the portal now, too.
It is. In fact, the Flamingos were the first team to get everyone signed on contracts.
Yeah, they were very active and very happy with my GMs.
Softened short pass to none other than Botterman.
It was also fun to not even be told that I was going to get my contract through the portal and just see a little notification. It's like, oh, there's a little notification. I got a contract offer. I'll accept.
Once this gets rolling, like, if it's the only thing we use, it's going to be so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the portal is a tremendous upgrade.
And the fact...
honestly, it is an upgrade at the level of the player updater tool in the PvE. Like, that is such a tremendous quality of life improver, both for the person updating, like, it takes so much work out of it, but also for the updaters, because it, like, makes it consistent format, it highlights the user's name in things they link, so in the claim thread, you can see their name highlighted and what they're claiming. It's a huge improvement. Al Gold is the one who made it, thanks to him. Wish more people would use it. It's really good.
We're at the 2-minute warning as Menno Ray will get the first, and that will likely ice the game. New Zealand calls their first time out. Softens finds Botterman.
If they can kick a field goal, it puts them in a really good spot. I can't see either team getting a touchdown here.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That one should have been a pick.
You cannot miss that.
New Zealand gets unlucky, and Mexico City gets out of a really bad throw unscathed. Softens has a man deep.
No, he didn't.
He did on the right side.
Nah, 3 defenders to those 2.
No. On the left was a bad throw, but on the right he actually had a really good throw. Doesn't know was beating his man. And
6-point lead for the Silver Eagles.
Still a 1-score game, but a field goal will no longer tie it. They need a touchdown now.
They can get a touchdown and miss the extra point, and then we'd go to overtime. That'd be fun.
Free football.
Yeah, free football.
Because, if there's anything that's not contentious right now, it's overtime rules.
Yeah, exactly. If there's anything that's not limited, it's our time.
And that'll ice it as Johnny Tsunami with the end game pick.
Well, you know what? It was bound to happen with how much pressure they were under.
Yep.
Step back, softens his time, short pass to Montroy, first down. Looks like
New Zealand's going to burn their first and final timeout.
First and final?
Their third and final. My mistake. Their first one of this drive, and their final one, and kneel it out.
Oh, they're kneeling. Sophins, you dastardly devil.
Why would you not? Why? Because if they get a pick 6, now you lose, or a fumble 6.
Look, they're not cowards.
These games matter.
These games matter. You know what else matters? Proving a point.
What's the point you're proving?
That you're better than them.
Wouldn't the score already show you that?
The score is showing you that their OL sucks.
I feel like the fact that there was a few things going on there.
Yeah, but, like, if you can't score a touchdown, you're not even, like, you're not playing SCFSL football. They need to go for it.
You see what this game has brought?
I do.
When it gets better, people are, what's happening?
Look, okay, they're kicking the field goal.
No, they're not.
Unacceptable.
Botterman is our first ever SCFSL offensive player of the game. And Kevin Choate is our defensive player of the game. Oh my god. That's amazing.
We did it, everyone. The meme was true. A Botterman won player of the game.
Oh boy.
It was right.
Okay.
Gotta pay out the bet. The Silver Eagles did win.
Shout out to the best Botterman ever. What's our next game?
Our next game, we are headed to Roswell. The aliens are taking on the Hammerheads.
Boy.
It's cloudy with high winds again.
Okay.
Dave, you
Yeah.
can let your team know.
Or yeah.
All right, our expert picks have Roswell as the major favorite. Our game, it's cloudy.
Still don't think Wick update.
You don't think what?
I don't think Wick updated.
Oh, this could be fun.
Yeah. It's gonna be whatever we can do there.
Yep.
All right, we will take this game off for predictions. You know, I always look forward to watching the aliens play. Since the early seasons, they've always shown us fun stuff. Like the infamous aliens play, where the two receivers in the outfield, in the deep field, would run face first into each other.
Yep. Legendary play.
Legendary play. Honestly, a defining play.
It actually cost them quite a few playoff games.
It did. It was really funny. It cost a lot of teams a lot of games, actually. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like they would do that, and then it would be like 50-50 chance it was a pick. It was terrible.
Because the DB was just sitting in the corner, blocking the right man that was never going to come. As Clifford Wilson is met from behind by Reg Broccoli.
Yo, everyone better eat their greens, because their greens are coming back for them. Grimes has time on this play. No real open receivers, though, so just
Yeah.
it out. That's a good, a good play from the quarterback there. That's just, like, the right choice. Instead of forcing something bad there when everyone's covered, you just throw it out once your OL fails. Has time again, and an open receiver up the corner, but it's not caught! That puts him in punt range. Unfortunate.
Quick 3 and out from Roswell.
That was you know what? That was really well played from the quarterback. Not much they could have done there.
No, absolutely. Hammerhead's defense showing up strong to begin with.
Yeah, they're putting up some good pressure. They're playing really well, like, with the defensive backs. Just good play. And the quarterback made the right decisions. It could have been a lot worse. A pick, like, probably saved him like 50 yards of field position.
And Strobel avoids the sack, and an aliens play occurs. We're just talking about that.
You know what? Glad to see it's same as always.
Same as
Hand
ever,
off
was
to
it?
Picard, tackled for loss.
Friend Humbaga will get his first tackle for a loss in Aliens Purple.
Go Aka.
Hand off to Picard, tackled for a loss again.
Shepard this time, and it's a quick 3 and out.
Do you think we're going to see dominant defenses this season?
I think... I want to point this thing out. We talked about this. Not a single person who's gotten these tackles is a part of the new rule that we have put in. They're all, like, linebackers.
I mean, yeah, in general. It could... Have the OL been properly adjusted so their bots are capped as well?
I'm told, Phil, you're too quiet.
I am?
I know.
My goodness.
Also, we need a prediction, I think.
No, I decided no predictions for this game.
Okay.
We're going to do prediction every other game.
Gotcha. As Cloudera will get the TFL.
Yeah, but the additional pressure from the DL does make the job easier for the linebackers.
Credit to Grimes for getting that one out. Credit to the Hammerheads defense for just locking it up.
These teams know what they're doing. I'm not sure if it's the Aliens defense or the Hammerheads offense that's making this going to be a defensive slugfest, but it's going to be one.
Well, we'll see what Skylar Strobel comes out under center.
Well, you know what? No one's quite like Strobel.
And there's nothing quite like Strobel's hatred of the aliens. The receivers aren't doing it, but watch out. I think you're going to see a Devin Boateng deep bomb later. Pass here, but it's a sack from Andrew Schofield, the defensive back. Linebacker, my mistake. Laquan Darioun's going to get a positive gain on that outside run, but it's 4th and 13. So O'Dear is going to punt.
Looks like we're going to see a punt game.
You know what? I like punts.
And Ronan Rambo makes a man miss, and just a little bit more to the outside might have had it.
Aliens get another chance. Grimes has time on this play.
Wide open,
Wide
downfield,
open, man.
salami lid,
Salami
touchdown.
lid. Big time play.
Those are what the aliens, I think, are just going to hope to do.
Did you turn him up?
All right, turning him up more. Turn up for what?
Does turning me up in Discord actually turn me up on stream?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's weird because you sound just as loud as TLK to me.
Yeah.
Boateng, that's really nasty field position for the Hammerheads. Are we on safety watch?
Oh, we might be. Aliens defense, David Venn? Absolutely. We're on safety watch from the 40.
Steps back. Oh, quick pass. That was actually a good choice, even if it got disrupted.
It did, and I think actually the defensive line got a hand on it, knocking it like sort of off target.
Might have been. It looked like it was mostly on target. Just one of the receivers got knocked out of the way.
It looked a little bobbled to me.
Okay. I mean, that's Strobel.
Fair.
You can hear him fine. He's just a little lower than you two. At us.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, I boosted him again. If we need to boost him more, let me know.
I'm usually the soft one.
Prior to 200%.
Dave's at 200%.
They complain too much.
Ronan Rambo, this time, he's going to get back to the 40. This field position game is not going well for Madagascar.
Oh, Odeon laying the smackdown on the Twitch chat.
I love it. Love it. And I hear him
Switch
better.
to my headphones and I hear him better. It was me, sorry.
Warzog with a great catch.
Oh, the aliens are in the red zone, the most dangerous place to be.
For an offense.
Hand
And
off to
Wilson.
Tackled for loss.
Tom Krieg, his first career tackle.
Sick. Alright, aliens line up. If they can get another touchdown here, it gives them a commanding lead. I can't see either team recovering from a big deficit with how the game's gone. So I think taking set 14 on the Hammerheads would put them in a tough spot. Grimes
Krieg
steps
is
back.
cool. I do like Krieg. And
No, oh man.
No one.
You know what? It's not a terrible decision. Everyone was super covered and he was going to be under pressure. He just hoped his receiver would get there in time. It is what it is. They get the field goal, putting him up 10. Krieg is cool. I brought him here.
yeah, he runs, funnily enough, the league that I was talking about last preseason, Dave. The Great One Hockey League.
Yeah. The one on Shell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible field position for Boateng. Did we ever get awards for last season?
I gotta do that. Let me see where the award voting is. I'll probably do it this weekend. I have been so behind with everything. I have to do that. I have to do the graphic for, I have to do all of the Hall of Fame inductee plaques. I gotta do the graphic for our 2-year anniversary, which is coming up. Whew.
Alright, everyone, no awards.
No, we're doing awards. I just gotta get them. Skylar Strobel back to pass, and he is sacked. Schofield gets to him. A lot of linebacker blitzes from the aliens, and they have been coming in clutch. Giving Strobel no time to react. Oh dear, though, with a great punt here. And that one's going to be muffed. So Ronan Rambo is going to get it. He's going to get back to 32.
My God. That was a very violent collision.
Good thing injuries are off, otherwise he'd be out of the game. Clifford Wilson with a good forward momentum run there. Grimes throws it away, seeing the blitz coming.
Grimes has been such a disciplined quarterback this game.
Yeah, he's 2 for 7. for 121 yards.
It's not just the 2 for 7. It's the like under pressure, no man open, just throws it out instead of forcing something.
Yeah.
There could easily be 2 interceptions on this game if he were throwing more aggressively.
Madagascar, I don't think is going to look at this game and go, man, we got bested by Roswell. I think they're going to look at this and go, we kept Roswell to 10 total points.
Man, we got bested by Strobel.
They learned the first rule of Strobel ball, never bet on Strobel ball. The second rule of Strobel ball is never bet on Strobel ball. But as we have proven, Hammerhead Strobel is the better Strobel, as Strobel is sacked by Fren Humbaga again. That makes for another punt. No, it's third down.
No, it's
Never
only
mind.
third. Safety watch. Here we go.
Short
Oh,
pass
hit
to Picard, and we hit the 2-minute warning. They get back to basically where they started.
They're fighting for their lives here, man.
They're doing a
Big-time
good job.
They're getting big time punts, but they're just not in the field position to force touchbacks, so they're getting returns too.
Yeah. And there's a flag here. It's an offsides. No, it's a hold'em.
Fast.
Clifford Wilson held to get open, and so they're sending it back.
Wilson grabbed the man by the throat and then just toss him? What the heck? How do you even hold that fast?
He was completely open his whole route, too.
There's a reason he was completely open. He held someone back. Just tripped
With
him.
his mind.
Mental holds are a type of hold. Grimes deep bomb downfield. Radiant's Ham gets the first. That'll put them just outside of Finn's range, I believe.
Maybe. Very possible.
Grimes is so good. And the OL's holding up so well.
I didn't know. They're at 55 right now.
The OL?
Yeah.
Their base stats?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not updated in the
The strength of the Hammerheads and their defense is in their defensive backs, not in their defensive line.
Okay.
If Roswell were facing,
one does not even need to invest in one's OL.
Oh no! If Roswell were facing Roswell, David Vent would have career years based off one game.
Have we considered that 2 players could be named like David Vent and David Vented?
There's Red Vents.
Oh gosh.
Oh yes.
They're pretty sus.
They are pretty sus.
Yo, Ham! Nice play.
Great play. And so they're going to bring out Chuck Finn to try and make another field goal.
That would put him up 13. And it is good. 39-yarder. Remember to check out our affiliates.
Absolutely. Some not pictured here that I will mention are the SFL, if you like our portal. We recently partnered with them. They use the same portal. Not the SFL. The SBA. Very different league. The SBA is a proud partner of the SCFSL. If you like our portal, definitely do recommend checking them out, as they run a basketball league that uses our portal, because the guy who made it, nearly a safety there, is Picard, will get 8.
Good Strobel.
Slippery Strobel.
He's proven he's elusive as ever. 6'2", coming in from the alien. Strobel sees the read. Line holds up and just can't quite get the deep throw out. 12 seconds left in the half.
All right, come on. Space raid type plays. Here we go.
Blitz coming and nearly picked.
The entire OL collapsed in front of him. As a line of 3 TL tried to take his head off.
And, okay. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
One of the best punts I have ever seen, and it doesn't matter because it's the end of the half.
I was like, did you see the guy run away from the ball?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Finn, kickoff. Glad to see the kickoff meta exists.
Absolutely. I believe one of the things on the bingo card actually is the kickoff feature, not bug, where it kicks the upright and the guy gets it. Short pass to Picard.
I don't believe that's happened yet.
It has not.
Do we
Picard.
count Bad Strobel as having happened?
I don't think Bad Strobel's happened.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a pick.
He's just kind of not really had the chance to throw what he wants to throw. I mean, Picard's been his best receiver. He's got 26 yards.
Steps back, has some
Deep
time,
bomb,
looks to
dangerous.
throw. That's certainly a Strobel throw.
They're going to get there, maybe.
Special teams.
And so another punt from Ogier, who is punting just out of his mind good. Strobel is alive. He's not playing great, Mr. Strobel, but he is absolutely alive.
They actually cloned him,
Yeah.
and that's still alive.
It's like the Mario comic, It's a Me. Why do you say it's a me? Because there are clones of me. It's one of my many. As face mask on Tom Krieg is going to make this 3rd and 6. We're doing all right. How about yourself, Mr. Strobel? Grimes back to pass. Deep bomb downfield. That's dangerous, but Taba Tabai has it.
Oh my goodness.
Are you apologizing for being back? Because, I mean...
College, that's fair. College is fun. I had a good time in college. And throwing on the run, nearly picked there. Grimes finds Wilson. Wilson's going to lose yards. Cloudera has been an absolute great pickup for him. Grimes again and sacked. Tom Krieg will get his first career sack.
You can always drop out. I personally wouldn't recommend that.
And kick is up and Phil.
Gonna be no good.
It's high winds, dude.
Oh no.
Chuck Finn absolutely shanks it. That keeps it a
AW.
2-possession game.
AW is going to be shattered.
That regression is catching up to him, definitely.
Yeah, just a little bit, huh?
Uh-huh.
I had to talk to him and be like, man, I don't think I can afford to keep you on the team anymore.
And it's a...
Where's Bad Strobel?
And Jacques Cartier goes flying on that interception. Dude.
There it is. You know what? I think this game might be over.
Oh, I don't know. That was
a
nearly
really bad throw.
Phil, I know you're back in the booth for the first time in a while.
Since the start of preseason, I was here.
Yeah, I know, but your predictions, we're in regular season now. Your predictions have damning consequences.
Are you trying to say something here, TLK?
I am. Saying Phil predictions are dangerous. As Clifford Wilson gets the first down.
Well,
Of course I check in
I
and we
don't think
get...
there's a way the Indians lose this. I think that they've got a commanding lead. They've got commanding position.
I do...
Grimes has been playing out of his mind.
He has been, and I think that's fair. I don't think... I think Madagascar's defense has been... that was his first pick of the night. I think...
Fourth quarter. Not sure if we want to put fours in the chat.
Nah, Roswell's in Finn's range-ish. I don't think Roswell's offense... Not Roswell. Hammerhead's Madagascar's offense has been able to perform at the level in which they want. But, oh my god, this is a defense to build around.
That's true.
Yeah.
What's the over-under on Strobel picks? You know what? Honestly, with the way defenses are playing right now in the league, I don't think quarterbacks are getting as many of those deep shots that turn into picks. Like, I think over-under is probably 2.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to say this. I don't think this is a knock on Strobel. I think the offense in Madagascar has a lot of the pieces. And I don't, and this is not a knock on you, Strobel. I don't think Strobel is the future. I think regression's going to catch up with him sooner than the Hammerheads need it to. And so I think long-term, Strobel isn't the answer. But I don't think anyone's going into this
Yeah,
thinking,
they didn't. I don't think that's what they had planned.
Yeah. I don't think they said, man, if we had Skylar Strobel, we'd be a dominant team.
That's all we need.
Retirement tours are fair. Okay, I don't want to like set you up for like this is going to be a career renaissance for Skylar Strobel. I don't think it's there yet as Picard is going to run forward. I think they've got a great wide receiver in Boateng. I think they just need a couple more complement pieces. And I think they're in a really good spot. I think the Hammerheads are further along in the rebuild despite the 3 GMs in 3 seasons than people think. It's a good season for a Hall of Fame resume. Absolutely. I think if the OL can start to perform a little better, you're in an even better spot as Warzog will get them to the 45-ish. Grimes gives it to Wilson. Wilson tackled for a loss. Krieg is hit there for the TFL.
Having a great first game.
Absolutely. What a start of a career. And Grimes again. Glockenspiel this time. I want to point out, this is our first DL sack of the night.
Oh yeah, baby. The DL are a distraction. It's all about linebackers.
Huh?
What?
Didn't Friend get one? Didn't Vent? I know I saw Vent get one.
For the Hammerheads, my bad. I should have specified.
It's like, what?
And we hit the 2-minute warning as Madagascar gets a touchback.
Strobel saying, I would like to find a ring somewhere along the way, though. My friend, the way to do that is to not be a quarterback.
Yeah, I unfortunately think the Strobel quarterback ring is not... I mean, okay. But let's take this for a second. Where... I don't know. And it's a fumble.
Ooh,
It's recovered.
by the-
David Vent, that'll do it for the game.
You know what? Yeah, that's...
They're just going to kneel it out.
Yeah.
Or they're going to...
You don't think they can do it? You don't think they can turn this around?
No.
Am I really 3-14 this game? Yeah, but you've been under a lot of defensive...
Like, you've had very little time to do things. To put a perspective, I don't... And Espelon...
Oh my god.
Wow, Espelon's been a good fullback this entire time, and we never do.
So, the thing about quarterbacks and winning chips is it really, like, you just have a smaller window than other players. Because quarterbacks are so important for a team. If your quarterback's not really good, it can be really hard to compete unless the rest of the team is incredible. Like, quarterbacks are going to be one of your, like, top guys, and deeper in regression. Like, they're not tight ends. They're not going to have super long careers, and you can't just, like, plug in an older tight end as a budget player. Like, you can't do that at quarterback, because if you have a budget quarterback, you're just not getting nearly as much out of your offense as you really want.
Absolutely. Boateng with a great touchdown. Great catch there,
And
not touchdown.
Yeah. Does anyone happen to know when Strobel hits regression?
He's in regression.
Yeah. It's already hit, baby. Like a bat out of the blue. Yeah, so it's just like you could probably build a really good team with a relatively budget quarterback, but that team would be very defensive and would rely heavily on a lot of other pieces, and it's hard to keep a lot of other pieces on teams. Whereas if you keep one quarterback, you can build a team with slightly more plug-and-play players around that. That's a nice, beautiful pass by Bender.
I saw that one. I'm like, this is going to be a deep, beautiful bomb or a deep, beautiful pick. There is no in between. It was not going to hit the ground.
Two. It was one of the two.
I mean, right now, Strobel and Kobe both are the same exact orange.
That's funny. Strobel fumbles as he's hit again, and David Vent with his second fumble recovery.
Oh my god.
Herb?
That'll do it as Roswell goes to 1-0.
I see we're doing kicker cheese and heavy blitz against the weakest team of the league. Well, you know what? You gotta win these games.
Oh, I did not change my defensive playbook whatsoever from what it's been.
It's heavy blitz because they can't defend against it, so it just keeps happening.
I'm sorry. I didn't plan for this whatsoever.
Would you have had Mercy?
Grimes is your offensive player of the game. Schofield your defensive player of the game. I'd never count out Strobel either. It's the which Strobel are you getting? What was it? I was explaining to you this character in a book I've been reading. Yes. Okay. So Strobel. If you've ever read the Stormlight Archive, there's a character who every day has a different level of intelligence. And so like he does like this measurement to see where he's at. And so I always think of Strobel as that sort of player. It's which Strobel are you going to get today?
Anyway, we're going to game 3, where Lidditz, the Lidditz Twisters, are hosting the Flamingos.
Oh, this should be good.
It is clear and no wins.
All right. We should probably let the teams know they're playing. All right. Our expert picks. Flamingos are the underdogs. We'll see what happens. Phil, what's our prediction for today?
Well, I'm going to put up the prediction. It'll just be who will win again.
All right.
Just going pretty vanilla. 2 minutes to get your bets in. I think the Mingos are going to win. I think the Mingos defense is going to absolutely suffocate the Twisters. Twisters are going to go scoreless.
Twisters are hosting. Good call.
Yes, they are. I just said that.
You did.
And
I just want to make sure I didn't screw up the playbook.
you predict Mingos. Thanks, Trouble. I think that the reinstitution of the no-fly zone is going to strangle the Twisters. We're going to go twist them up.
Okay,
We're gonna be
good Strobel or bad Strobel last year?
bad Trouble.
I don't think so.
Did you see how many fumbles he got in the pick?
Yeah, but I mean, part of that's the OL.
Yeah,
the-
but it's still bad
I need this
Strobel.
for bingo. I need this for bingo.
I put it in.
You as what? Bad or good?
Bad.
Wait, we've got Strobel here. Strobel, how would you say you were? Good or bad Strobel? He'd say meh.
He did halfway into the game.
Yeah, he tuned in just in time for his pick.
That's true.
He actually saw more bad Strobel than good Strobel.
He says I'd say meh.
All right.
Okay, now technically, Phil, as soon as you put a message in, I can fill something else out.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
Anyway.
It definitely wasn't good Strobel, so it's either bad Strobel or neither.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I feel like it's neither. It's not. There are moments when you know it's bad Strobel, and there are moments when you know it's good Strobel, and this didn't really feel like either.
Yeah.
Shiny, to
That's
answer your
fine,
question, yes, the aliens did win against the Hammerheads.
Thank you, Vaughn, for putting a message in the chat. That filled another thing out for bingo.
God, bingo, man. Oh, God.
Did you
GM playing
skip?
team in chat. No, I don't have bingo yet. I need someone to redeem a face gen.
Alright, so here we go.
And while I could technically redeem 3 face gens myself, I'm not going to.
I like the new Twister's End Zone. As IO Torrent.
Do we not have a kicker?
You do, you have Pablo.
Okay. That was a really weird short kick.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Larson gets hit behind the line. Ubercastle will tackle for loss.
I wonder if he's in the portal and didn't update.
Oh God! Oh, that could have happened. Yeah.
Because I don't check that.
Oh God.
Talk to
That
John
could be bad.
Stradamus.
GM, get the fuck in here. Did Pablo not update yet? That could be killer. Yeah. Oh,
Tingle with a short gain. I mean, credit to Flamingo's defense, though. They're getting a good start.
We have a full set of defensive backs. I think it's full set of defensive backs, 3 linebackers, and 2 DL. Is what I remember hearing from our GM at the start of preseason. You know, I think we got guys. I think
You
we got
do.
defense.
I think
If
Dave and I were
don't-
talking. It's hard to imagine the Flamingos not in the postseason, as that one's going to be just an overthrow from Max Error. And this is his major league debut.
Well, you know what? It'll be easier to imagine us not winning this game if we have no kicker.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. Because I got his TPE in pretty fast.
Yeah, my God. 4 DL, 2 linebacker, 4 D back. Okay.
Max Error hit while throwing again. It could have just also been a bad kick, but we'll find out in a second.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna go message somebody about that.
Is it John Stradamus?
It's gonna be P. Castle.
Why didn't you message the kicker himself?
I'm gonna message the GM to go tell her kicker. I don't talk to the team, honestly.
It's bad owner relations with the team.
Yeah. It's okay. We still love you, Phil.
Eh. And Tom Holland. The quick catch there, and so it's going to be another 3 and out. And what a kick from Aaron Hughes.
I mean, he's in the chat, but I feel like it's important to send a DM just to be, like, sure that he knows that I know.
I think he knows.
I think he knows, yeah. Maybe he saw the 2...
Well, considering that he made the message of did Pablo not update yet, that could be killer.
I was already looking, look. And darn, let me guess, he did not?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Cawthon with a short gain.
Oh no.
Really has some big shoes to fill.
Stop goading me. Not going to do it for your bingo card.
We're going to go out of our way not to say the name.
Okay.
And so it's going to be another 3 and out. We have seen nothing but defensive struggles.
Oh, yeah,
As
but remind me, who did I get on my jersey again?
Jake Jordals.
Hey!
Wait, damn it.
Yeah.
And Tingle gets the first, I believe.
I don't think I updated Henry before games. I did it this morning.
If you did it this morning, that's fine. So it should automatically transfer through. I didn't pull everyone until with their updates until about 6:30 today. So Henry Moore actually will have his stats in, as Larson will get tackled for a loss by Brandon Arcipi Ramiro.
You know what? This would have been a close game regardless, so it's not the end of the world to take an L here. Or we might even still not take an L, because this is the most depressing defensive battle I've ever watched. But...
Or it's a really good defensive battle.
Yeah, you know what? I like watching defense. I thought the Rams-Patriots Super Bowl was interesting.
You mean the playoff game?
I hated it.
Oh, wait, no, Super Bowl. Never mind.
Yeah, that was a Super Bowl, my friend.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of Rams-Bucks for some reason.
The Saints
Maybe
got
it's Tom Brady.
By the way. Saints were wrong.
All right, and so now the Flamingos offense is going to try and do something against this Twisters defense. Boss James has been quiet all night, but I think he's going to be the key to their success. Question is to whether or not he can break through Ly Tall. By the way, Tater, since you're here, get a lot of your players on contracts because they don't have them yet.
Oh, that was a questionable play. Good defense from the Twisters there. Hand off to Noble. Oh,
Wreck-It Ralph with the tackle
What was
for a
that?
loss.
That's not trying to go, GTA. I generally don't know what
And
the hell.
Brewer!
Brewer!
Regression has caught up to him, but he gets a huge throw from Max Errors. We hit the second quarter. Two's in chat.
What? No. All right, everyone. Let's hope we don't leave this to a short chip field goal. Oh, God.
Max Error. Corey Williams.
Oh, God. The red zone's the worst place to be, everybody. Steps
Error.
back.
Got someone corner.
Ah!
Not quite enough, and so 4th and 9, they trot out Pablo. Phil is sweating.
Oh, no.
Kick is up
It's
and good!
It's good! It's good! Yeah!
27-yarder.
He's updating now. A little late, but we'll get it for next game.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta root for kicking. If you guys win with nothing but Pablo field goals, I will absolutely love it.
The season of destiny. All about defense and field goals.
And Larson.
You know what? You gotta take the Pob lows with the Pob highs.
Hey. And Io Torrent with his first catch as a twister. And what a catch that is.
It was good coverage, good secondary tackle there. That was reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally they're just going to beat their man. As Branson is sacked, Ludacris gets to him.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Luda.
Oh, under pressure again, but he dodges it this time.
And just throws it away.
Oh. All right, steps back. No pressure, but it's a short pass.
And not enough, and so this is going to be a punt from Hughes. Aaron Hughes has been absolutely one of the most devastating punters for teams, but this one's a punt. It is going to be a touchback.
It is just too close to the end zone. For
Yeah.
it to be a
Coffin.
proper punt. Yeah, a coffin or like a return that they.
Yeah, that man single-handedly has ruined teams because of this.
Good play from Error. There were 2 men on that right side, so the OL just couldn't. Very sad. Not my fault.
I like how you can tell who the OL is because they're all number 1.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We are number 1.
Oh, I sent you. I have to. Phil, remind me later. Send you a picture I sent to. Throwing on the run, Max Error, but just can't quite get it down. So it's 4th and 9, and so another punt. We have seen these defenses go heavy on the pass and stall out as a result.
You sent me a picture?
No, I sent it to PCast when I was talking to him earlier today. Lytaw makes a man miss, but still gets nowhere. But I want to send it to you. Because he was asking about his OL. So I said, this is your OL.
Your OL? Is it just an open gate?
No. No, it's actually a good picture. I'll send it to you later. Just remind me. After the streams. Ludacris is having a night, though. He's got 2 sacks already.
You know what? I think this defensive unit could really.
Ooh. And the truth. The truth. Huge play there.
Will set you free.
I don't think their face gens in. And a throw on the run nearly picked back there.
You know what? I gotta say this to the Twister OL. You can't handle the truth.
Well, wouldn't it be just the wide receiver?
I like to shit talk OLs.
Okay.
Who is the Twister's OL?
Scooter Wooten. Max.
Oh, God. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely shit talk
I like Max. I got
I
pizza
like
with.
Max too. I'm in his private Discord server.
I got pizza with him recently.
Yo, you did?
Yeah.
Fantastic. How's he doing?
He's doing all right.
That's good.
He moved to a new place, and PCAS got my back. He sent the image to Phil.
Image sent. All right, let me see this.
Should redeem a face, Jen.
I should for my next player. It'll probably be another OL.
Right, I'm just saying you should do it for that one, and this way I can change the face, Jen, for each one.
Oh my god, yes. Branson throws. Oh my god.
Just no time.
This has been 3 defensive battles in a row.
I didn't expect this.
Tackled for loss.
Judge Dredd with this one.
And another punt.
And Lewis Smith
Wow.
goes flying. Wait, is Lewis Smith supposed to be on? No, Lewis Smith was in the event they need to. Yeah.
Steps back, error, does not really have time, and throws a perfect interception to Tom.
Yeah, PCast, I noticed that too.
Ugh.
I gotta fix that.
Ugh. That's a nasty pick. Oh, that's a nice pass.
And Peter Tingle with a huge catch. I think I just forgot to switch them out for the right person. Or if I changed the name and I did the stats, I don't remember. I have to look. And the Twisters have a chance to take the lead going into a tunnel at the half. Branson's short pass to Tingle. Tingle's been a good, reliable receiver for the Twisters. 4 receptions for 33 yards and 6 targets. And that one's incomplete.
Flag on the play, holding.
So it's going to be declined, and they're going to trot out Aaron Hughes to make this a 6-3 game.
And he does make it. All right, Mingos, come on. Quick touchdown.
All he just needs is a deep bomb to freaking Eyeballs James.
Yeah. Give it to iBoss James. Use your timeouts. Let's do this. Let's go back to vintage Mingos and get a 80-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see many of those this game.
This game? Okay. You're thinking we're going to see a few of them this season? Oh, my God.
I think we could.
Hey, thanks for referring to old seasons, by the way.
We did that earlier.
Oh, well, I wasn't here, so.
It's honestly one of the ones you could immediately...
And
Someone
Ramiro
redeem
the
face, Jen,
third!
Come on! That's a huge play for Romero.
Max error.
Error. Oh.
They're not in the range of Pablo.
Are we ever really in the range of Pablo?
Well, let me rephrase it. Even with the update, he wouldn't have been in range.
And
And
we don't... Okay, we do call the time. We get one more play.
you got one more shot.
Don't miss your chance to bump. Noble run into the DL.
All right, and I believe the Twisters will be kicking it off to start the half, so the Flamingos have another shot.
Oh my God.
Which you love to see.
We're a beautiful franchise. Let's turn up pink. Yo. We're in an orange arena, ladies and gentlemen.
That's because you're at the Twisters' home.
Yeah.
The Twisty Dome or something, I don't know.
Lidditz Arena.
Okay.
About to be renamed the Crypto Arena.
Oof.
Crypto Dome.
It's not a dome. And error fumbles. And there's a nothing but blue. James Cody is going to get him to the 3.
Alright, it's fine. We'll hold him to a field goal.
I mean, that's what you got to do. The Flamingos defense can. And Branson avoids 1 sack and throws it away.
sure hope those pups haven't made a big mess.
What's the over-under?
It's pretty likely they've made a big mess.
And Judge Dredd, this time, Ludacris could not get the sack for him, so Dredd is credited with it.
Branson throws. Oh. Predictions are exactly 50-50 on this game, by the way. To be fair, the people who made the prediction did not know we lacked a kicker. 29 yards. We do hold them to that field.
I mean,
Who could kick a far?
yeah, those punts have actually been kind of, funnily enough, setting you back because it's giving them better field position, which means.
Yep.
So you're just hackers.
You know what? I think that this was a Twisters conspiracy.
How?
I believe that the Twisters have assassinated Pablo.
But then he wouldn't be playing.
Well, obviously they just dressed up one of the bots like Pablo and sent them in.
And what if he shows up next week?
Well, you know what? Then we have to credit our necromancers.
This is why we have problems in D&D. Short pass out to Cawthon.
Look, a necromancer is only evil if they do not mess with the bodies and souls with the person's consent, okay?
Fair enough. Although I heard a really interesting take on necromancy. Necromancers are just healers and clerics who aren't good at their job, so they are only good on the dead. They can't heal you. They can heal you after you die.
I mean, based on the mechanics of the game, that's not quite true. It's they don't actually meddle with souls that often. A lot of necromancy is just infusing bodies with negative energy. They're effectively making automatons.
The Pops has been updated 99s next week. I love it. Thank you for joining us, by the way. As Branson, back to pass, short one to Tom Holland. Loving all these first-time viewers.
It's the start of a season.
I know.
My sister sent me a video that just says, "You don't know bowling etiquette." And I'm just like, yeah.
And so Aaron Hughes is going to try and make this a 2-score game. Kick is up and good.
Oh, that's a nice kick. Where's Vaughn with the pick six when you need him?
I mean, I never thought of Vaughn as the pick six getter. The pick getter, but I always thought I Grab Balls was the pick sixer.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I don't think the Mingos can be upset about this game, considering our offense is building and we lacked our kicker. This was a reasonable game. We showed out as a defense, and that's what mattered.
And right, and the other thing to keep in mind is, despite the fact that the Twister's star is definitely falling, bobble. I don't think this is anywhere, this isn't like a team that was a easy win, even with Pablo at 99s.
Yeah.
I think it would have been closer, as there's a safety.
Safety dance! Let's go!
Grab wouldn't sign with us last season. That's fair.
Look, can someone quietly redeem a face check for me?
Bill, was that on your bank? Did you already fill that in on your bingo sheet?
Can we talk about number 3?
Yeah.
I hadn't filled in safety dance yet.
Well, you just had it right there.
Well, yeah, I added it now, but I don't have bingo.
Okay.
I need a custom face gen.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
I could redeem it now if I wanted to.
That's not fair.
Yes, it is. I can only do it 3 times.
And Branson hit while throwing, but finds Io Torrent.
Hey, TLK.
Hey, Phil.
You should redeem a custom face gen.
No.
No.
Okay. Flag on play. It's probably holding.
Probably hold. It's coming back. Io Torrent's first down is not accepted.
iGrab wouldn't sign with us last season. You know what? I'd cry to that too. Why don't people want to sign with the Mingos? We're a storied franchise with sick uniforms.
That's true. As Larson down the field.
You see, that's what they said about us. Except nobody said it.
And so, Branson is sacked. This time it's Ludacris. Luda himself. Branson finds Tinkle.
This is a relatively close game entering the fourth.
But the Twisters have the ball. They're in the red zone. It's at least a 2-score game at the end of this drive unless something crazy happens.
Did he say it already, Phil?
You weren't here, so it doesn't matter. Can't check it off.
Damn.
Disappointing.
See, this is a fun way to kick off the season with some SCFSL bingo.
Yep, as Eyeballs James is going to get back to the 10. Max Aaron needs to do something. The offense has not been showing up for Fort Lauderdale today.
You know what? I feel like we're just like
It's a young offense, absolutely. Credit where credit's due. Like, I'm not saying, like, this should be a championship caliber team from the get-go.
I don't know. I feel like we should, but
You always do.
How do you think I felt last season after like making one good signing?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's always a dangerous mindset to have. As Max Aaron is sacked again, James Cody will get him.
Safety watch. Ooh.
No,
Oh.
and I like how there's one Twister rocking the Flamingos home jersey on special teams. I don't know. Phil, Dave, have you seen it?
Seen what?
The Twister rocking the Flamingos and Tom Holland to the house.
I consider that a bug/feature.
Hey,
Nah.
wait. Excuse me, TLK. Who approved that end zone?
I did. Why don't you like Twister Dab?
You know,
It was
it's 'cause
built.
I'm losing right now.
It was built as a response to the Walla Dab.
I think the Twister Dab has now become more prominent.
That's because the Wallabies are still in their hashtag underdog dominant mindset. When we're underdogs again, expect the Walla Dab to return.
Every team has a bear dab or a Walla dab.
Twister's offense is a fourth quarter unit. It kind of is. I mean, look, if we're talking about fourth quarters, though, and Lie Tall with a huge pick.
You know what the funny thing is, Phil? For one
Yeah.
of my lines, I had to get both bad and good Strobel in the game.
That could have theoretically happened during the tournament.
True, I should have done this during the tournament.
Lay down the taw. Oh, Tater, since you're here, reminder to sign your people into the portal as Larson makes 1-2. Flamingos miss, and then will finally get stopped at 3rd and goal on the 1. Branson gonna pass and dropped. Nearly picked there as there was nothing but Flamingos white.
Right, why would you throw that?
Because it's Branson. There's nothing I have learned about Branson. It is his willingness to give away the game at the last possible moment.
We'd rather win. We'd rather lose with a large differential.
Would you?
Yes.
Tiebreakers matter. That's literally what knocked the Flamingos out of the postseason last time.
You know what? Have you considered that tiebreakers schmy takers?
I have.
That is a valid point.
It's fair, but I feel like your approach needs work.
You know what? I think that. Oh no, I don't want to be mean.
And pick number 2, Wreck-It Ralph, but there's an offsides here. So it's going to make it 3rd and goal. What?
What?
That 1st and 10. It's not a bug/feature since they accepted it and the indicated thing didn't happen. It's just a UI/UX error.
Oh.
Error back to pass. This time he's got Coffin. Playing a lot of short passes, it seems. James Cody with the sack.
There's a part of me, Phil, that wants to make a technicality and put down sim error because he simmed Max Error's game. There's a part of
No.
me.
You know what? I don't think that's fair.
I feel like you're playing gamesmanship for a bingo card.
I feel like I feel like you're trying too hard to win at bingo.
Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, yes.
Well, at least he's honest. Branson finds Larson. Larson gets a couple. As we hit the 2-minute warning, it's 4th and 7. They will kick the field goal, and the Flamingos will have to put up 28 unanswered points in order to win this game in 2 minutes. I think the Twisters are going to win.
You know what? I know of only one team that could turn this around.
Who?
What's your answer, Phil?
Yeah, okay. Do you know?
Not playing
You know,
this.
okay.
Not doing it.
You're not doing it. You're not willing.
Not willing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll just remain a mystery then.
All right. Sounds good. I'll ask you tomorrow in D&D.
Yeah.
I think it was the Chocobos.
Nah.
I don't like to think about that team, but that does trigger another bingo bit.
We already referenced past seasons.
Reference a old team that doesn't exist.
Wait. Ooh, that was.
I'm not playing into. I know what you're saying, and I'm not playing into it. It took me a minute, but no. Plus, they've already played. Why would I say it?
That's
Said
not.
it after they
not on
played
my
all
card.
the time. Come on.
That's not on my card. No.
That sounds like a personal problem, as Branson's going to kneel this one out.
We might have to set a rule that the booth can't participate in the bingo.
I
game.
absolutely agree with that. If you want to play bingo, get out of the booth. Phil, you can't leave.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave. I might just not bring up bingo again.
Yeah.
For myself.
Otherwise, you're staying in the basement longer.
Yeah. Staying in the. Oh god. Branson. Oh, the kneeling cowards!
Cowards, the lot of them.
Cowards beat us by 38. Come on.
Why would they get 38?
Well, obviously you score the touchdown, then you go for 2. Come on.
Why would you go for 2?
Because they can.
Mathematically, I get it, because then it's 5 touchdowns to tie it. But
Because you can do it doesn't mean you shouldn't.
Tom Holland is your
I think
offensive
that
player of the
because
game.
they
Wreck-It Ralph,
can,
your defensive
They
player of the game.
must.
Now it's time for the prime time game, obviously.
Yeah, our prime time game will be the
Technically,
will be the Frost Giants hosting the Knights. So
Let's
at
go.
Reykjavik,
all
it
right.
is clear with no wins.
Yeah, we're the home team. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, but now he gets to play against them as Hollywood shows what they got.
Oh yeah, you're referring to ZKF. Hold on, let me go tell them we're live.
There you go.
What they got. Let's set up a prediction. Let's say over under on picks.
Reykjavik is the favorites.
Oh my God, we're the favorite.
Yeah.
Oh my.
1.5, I guess, or 2.5.
Total
Actually,
picks?
I'm gonna do 1.5 for total picks.
Yeah, 1.5.
Predictions are open. I'm gonna go spot check on the pups, so I will be right back.
Dave, what's the weather? Dave even still here? Dave is not.
Clear no wins. Clear no wins.
Thank you. How many games till Dragons? 3 to go. Let's see. Dave might have said.
Dang, TLK.
Nah.
All right. So wait, hold up. That's not right.
What's not right?
Jaden Mills is our kicker / punter.
Is
I
he
will
in
be-
the... He's not in, I mean, he's 55s because he's not signed to a contract on the Reykjavik Frost Giants.
All right.
Like,
I'll see.
yeah, it's like I can't pull what's not there.
I'll talk to him.
I will probably be leaving after this game.
Aw. Dog's created a mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go clean it up after this one. Fortunately, we're probably only gonna have him running through this week, so.
That's good. Hello, Rabbit. How's it going?
Mr. ZKF, this is your revenge game. Have fun.
Oh, they're going ballistic, whatever.
As we
You
get
know
to
what? I have a positive impression of the Knights. I like that round of. I like those two expansion teams. So I'm going to pick the Knights to win.
All right.
why?
You know what? I like them. I like them more than I like the Frost Giants. I like the Frost Giants better when they were the Bears.
And Frastazzle's going to
Let's
take it to
go!
the house. He's too damn fast.
Touchdown, Frost. ZKF, all right. This is your revenge game. Pop off.
And it's no good.
A former Frost Giant on the return.
How do you feel if Dixie Kong is not really a Frost Giant? There are many teams I think of Dixie Kong. Frost Giant is not one of them.
I mean, they were with us for a little while, but
Sure, but like not like it's like saying Ed Reed is a Jet.
oh yeah, he did play for the Jets.
Yeah,
I forgot-
like you don't. It's just not one of those that you really think about. As Valkonen's going to get this one. I would actually think more about players like the team I would associate Kong with are the Twisters, the Aliens, and the Knights, and that's it.
But you'd associate like Leaf with the Frost Giants, even though they played for the
Oh no, they're a Rush legend.
Leaf Keeblerson.
Yeah, Rush legend. What am I going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to watch the Hardwood with a great catch and run. No, he's a Frost Giant. Well, I'm probably going to watch the Dev League games tomorrow because those are going to be fun. I'm excited. Short pass, just can't communicate, and so it's going to be incomplete. Short pass to Hardwood. Hardwood gets a short gain. And so it's 3rd and 8. Al McWigan is 5 for 9. Got a man in the flat, decides to throw it deep down to the end zone, but no good, so it's going to be a field goal attempt from Body McBotterman. Bottomus Botterman. Body McBotterson no longer exists. Kick is up and good. Hollywood is on the board.
Let's go, Frosties. We can get this. We got this. We're good. As Chester Chess is set back to return. Jerry Riggs. Under center. Throws deep.
Wide open
Mr.
chest.
Chester Chess. Touchdown.
Huge play.
Yeah, 62-yard touchdown.
I'm glad that everything's still the way I expected. Like, so many things about the league can change, but some things never do.
This is fun. This is exciting. I can't believe this. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought? Hold, I'm assuming. Yes, sir. It's a hold. Third and 11. I don't know where TLK went, but third and 11.
You know what? Nothing can stop the inexorable march of the Frostbusters.
How good Frosties are.
A powerful team that can only be defeated by the mightiest second half performer.
That's true. As we all know, the Knights are a second-half team.
Yeah.
So we just have to win the first half dominantly.
That's not how that works.
However dominantly you beat them. Bill is really quiet on stream compared to TLK. You know what? Maybe it's just because I'm not talking particularly loud. I'm not super jazzed. Not because I'm in a bad mood, just because I'm kind of like low energy today. But
I boosted you.
oh, you boosted me again?
I boosted you
Riggs,
again.
yes. Jerry Riggs is looking really good.
Oh no, not this again.
Let's see how many Bob Seger references I can throw in a matter of seconds.
We were all 69 for a minute. Nice.
And Frestazzle tackled for a loss by Barry B. Benson.
Billy Bob Booker Thompson, what a catch.
Oh my god. Frosties are in lethal field position. This has been a real, like, the Frosties have really been putting on a show compared to everyone else we watch.
That's all right. Jerry Riggs is dominating so far.
It's
Touchdowns,
a
that's
hold.
damn it. It's all right. It's all right. We still can score, and we still will score.
Nope, that was deflected.
Well,
Just,
we'll have third down.
Roby just says, just yell, Phil.
Oh, I see what you're saying, though. No, not this again. There's another flag here. It's a hold, I believe.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well,
Nope.
stop Booker Thompson from celebrating.
It's now 3rd and 30.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Short pass to Caleb Boateng. He just steps right out of bounds. So that's going to make it 4th and 27.
Why are we going for this field goal?
Ah, that's a great question. Kick is up, and it's short.
Jesus Christ, we're drafting a kicker next year.
Don't you have a kicker? He just hasn't accepted your contract?
Yeah. but if he goes inactive, which is all signs pointing to it, so let's just focus on the now.
Right, absolutely. McWigan just can't quite connect with this person. I just think you need to yeet it to Kong. McWigan is going to be sacked, though, and it's Anna Kendrick.
Who's been a dominating force for us in the CCC. Who was a dominating force in the CCC. ZKF with another big catch. Frosties are going down the field quickly.
And
Oh
Chess with the
my
touchdown.
God. What a play!
What a
Ugh.
play indeed.
Unbelievable.
I'll be
The Knights are
right
gonna have,
back.
unfortunately, with this level of dominance, the Knights are gonna put up 40 in the second half.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're mistaken, my friend. This is not the Knights of yore.
No, this is the Knights of your nightmares.
Oh no, the Nightmares ended up beating us. We know. We know. And another sack by Botterman. Let's go. Botterman power. Frost Giants are putting on an offensive firework show. And they're going to get the ball back with about 55 seconds left to go
My goodness.
in the half.
Bring back to pass. Deep bomb downfield. Chest touchdown.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Jerry Rigg with 4 touchdowns in the first half. I am so amazed by this offense. And that kick.
Maybe
No,
I should
ZKF,
have been
you
a
are
wide
fine.
receiver.
You are fine. Stay where you are. He's too goddamn fast.
Chess is putting on a clinic, though.
Everyone else is playing checkers. We're playing chess. Literally. And we get ball to start half. Oh. Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
And
Nearly
Dixie Kong
back,
with a
that's
great
fine.
catch. For that really... Ah, dang it, the face shot's not in.
You know, ZKF's stat line is really weird to me. -3 rushing yards, but he has 2 passing touchdowns. Pass reception touchdowns. What, 140 receiving yards, I want to say?
Yeah, that checks out. The linebacker core for the Knights isn't terrible.
And our number 1 overall pick made the TFL, Tagovailoa. And there's our defense starting to show up.
I mean, I would also say, and this is me telling you, ooh, that one's going to actually lose yards.
What the hell?
Bad
Okay,
punt.
I don't mind. Not at all.
One thing I would say, and just keep this in mind, the Knights are also a rebuilding team. Probably
Touchdown.
and chess again.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. This game is over. I'm sorry.
I don't know. The Hammerheads could still win this.
God damn it.
And it's good.
And now we get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. Who do the Frost Giants play week 2?
Say that again?
Who do the Frost Giants play week 2?
I will go
Themselves.
look.
No, that's every game.
We have the Hammerheads.
Interesting. Deep bomb downfield. Chess again.
I don't know whether to give the Player of the Game award to Chess or to Jerry Rigg.
No, it's chess.
It's absolutely chess.
This dude has thrown for 400 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've all been to chess.
Right.
No.
All but 2 of them have been to chess. All but 1 of them has been to chess.
Like, look, when you've got your receiver getting that open that consistently, it's not the quarterback.
Absolutely. I'd
Like,
actually.
the quarterback's doing his job, but
I
does
think.
he have 4 or 5 now?
I don't know. We'll see at the end because if he's not Offensive Player of the Game, he's my Player
He
of the Week.
has at least 4.
Yeah,
There was one that got called back.
He had
that's
6.
true. Deep bomb downfield. Dixie Kong. And Hollywood's
All right,
going to put points
know
on the
what?
board.
You know what? Are you ready?
Because the Knights
'Cause
are a
they're a
second half team.
They were down 41-3.
Well, you know what? You're about to be down 44 to 41.
I doubt it.
I mean, look, if the Knights do manage to pull off the world's most amazing comeback I have seen in Axis football since the Aliens against the Frost Giants many seasons ago, I'm here for it.
Yeah. You know, comebacks are fun.
They
Except
are.
when they happen to my team.
Then they're even more fun because I laugh at you. Unless, of course, it's the Crabs, and then it makes me cry. And there's Chess again.
Yeah. What's that play? F it, chest your chest down there somewhere.
Yeah. Who are the DBs in Hollywood? Is there anyone? No. This has to be close to a record of 2021. It might as well be, Infidel. Definitely feels like it.
We're discussing this in our live. And he's like, and then Fluffy said, he's the trust. They have a family. And I repeated the same thing. And then Commander Fluffy said, had a family.
I'm trying to think what the highest score is in 2021 we've seen. No, Infidel. I know exactly which one it is. It's the Nightmares freaking whatchamacallit.
It was a 100-point game or something.
Yeah, Nightmare Silver Eagles.
The Nightmares
Nothing?
are a legendary team.
They were. And Phil, have you seen their new uniforms in the Dev League?
I imagine they're great. I really like their color scheme.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's purple with like some pink highlights, some red highlights, and some yellow highlights.
Fantastic.
5 touchdowns for 1 player. Ooh, that might be.
Yeah,
I'd have to look.
I think 4 for Chess and then 2 for Crash Asser. I could be wrong.
For a quarterback, it's not the highest. For a wide receiver, I think Chess might be actually knocking on it, though.
Record, I think Rick has 6. Every pass.
Yeah, that's Mouse has done that, Oxlong's done that, and it's high wins, dude. No, I don't think it is for quarterback. I think if anyone's going to... No, because Oxlong's done it, like, a lot of quarterbacks have done 6. We had one that was 8, and Bonnerman will get the pick.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Second half team.
You can deny it, you can run from it, you can buy yourself time, but no one can stop the march of the engine that is second half Knights.
Okay. So far, we've done a good job.
Are you okay with the shit talking that's going on? I can stop if you'd prefer.
Oh no, you can talk all much shit you want. We're still up by 38 points.
Does it sound like okay?
But it's like the soccer statistic: teams that are 2-0, which is just a stupid statistic because confirmation bias. And there's a hold here, so it's coming back. Ty Holcomb is credited with that hold.
But yeah, I'm proud of this team. We 48 points. I think that's more points the most points we've ever put up in a game in my era.
And
The most.
Labillion with a huge catch and run there.
They can run out the clock with that because they stayed in bounds. That's fine. Doesn't matter to me. That ends the quarter. They can waste all the time they need.
And Hardwood runs it in for his first career touchdown.
That's fine. I think this is also the era of the receiving running backs.
Probably his kick is good.
Sorry, DeWaz, you're not coming back.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm happy that your team is doing well, but we should be celebrating everyone on every team in the booth. I'm actually going to... Phil knows my stance on this.
Sorry. You're right. That's not fair. I'm sorry.
Do I ever get paid for my commentary?
Yeah, I paid for you today.
Ooh, ZKF with a good run.
No, wait, no, I didn't pay you for last season because you didn't
yeah.
talk last season.
Yeah, did you ever pay me for the season before?
Yeah,
Okay. How much did I get paid?
10.
Didn't you say it was going to be per game comment? Per
No,
week?
simming. And for Stazzle to the house.
Okay.
ZKF,
Okay.
first career touchdown. Or first career rushing touchdown, I should say.
There you go. And it's high winds, dude.
Okay. I've done a lot of trading with the Knights. I know Will pretty well. He's a really good GM, and I wish the best for him in the future. And I mean that genuinely. He's in a rebuild. We're in a rebuild. We each have wonderful pieces that we can build on for the future. And this score is not reflective of the true talent the Knights have.
We need the dagger. I don't think Leo Thompson's coming out of retirement, Wozy. I don't think he legally can. Well, he can as a GM, and then he can as a user, but not as Leo Thompson. Although if Saba's here, we'd like to remind Saba that they are a second half team.
They're a good second half team,
Need more PBE ads on the side. Rabbit, I don't know if you've seen it, but actually we have a giant PBE banner that we have in most of our stadiums. We have a PBE one.
We got a little bit of Tyson Rouge action. Okay.
Frestas with a good catch and run there.
How many interceptions have we had this game?
2.
All right.
2.
I will pay the over.
Both of them from the Frost Giants.
I mean, that's fine. We've also thrown like what? 7 touchdowns?
I just realized I forgot to put which one was the over and which one was the under.
So, did anyone even bet?
Yeah, we got 2 people bet. One put 20 points, another put 49.
On what?
Oh, 1.5 versus 1.5.
Wozy, that's a great question. I have no money right now. But,
You know what? Wait. Don't decide if you're gonna get it or not until it comes out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what people say. As for Stazzle, we'll get it in a face mask. We'll give him additional yard. Oh no, they're gonna decline it.
TLK, do you still have your fancy coin?
I do.
Can you flip it?
Sure.
Heads is blue,
I actually have
tails
2
is...
fancy coins, Phil. So
Just flip one.
you have the option of the
Is
one
he
that I've
gonna
been using.
I-
Which let me just
Use
figure out
the
where I
one
placed
you've been
it.
using. Use
And
the
I
one that
can't
you've
hear
been
you,
using.
by the way, so I'm just gonna keep rambling.
Use the one that you've
Or the
been using.
other coin, which I can find,
It's
which
high
is
winds, dude.
oh, I've got this coin. We're gonna use this one.
Yeah, heads is blue, tails is pink.
Unless where's my
Flip
tree?
it. Flip it.
All right. It is heads.
All right. Congratulations.
Where's my Che Guevara though?
All right, I'm going to be leaving now. I have to go clean up after pups.
Aw.
Thanks everyone for having me.
Thank you for being in the booth.
Yeah, I'll be back here again for the next stream, unless people have a large outcry in the chat.
I will have a large outcry that without you I am lost.
Oh gosh.
But hey, I'm here.
Yeah. Phil and I have been
playing bingo.
Phil and I have been also doing the booth since day one.
Yeah, my god, you like recruited me actively so you wouldn't go stir crazy.
And it worked.
Yeah, my god.
I just went
What
different
happened to
sorts
our
of crazy. As Yam Lewis with a great catch. What happened to our kicker? Still bottoming. Yes, so Chesler, to answer your question, your kicker is a kicker. He just never actually accepted the contract, so when I was just copying, pasting people over, he wasn't in the list.
Yep. Anyway, see y'all later. Thanks
Later,
for having
Phil.
me.
Later, man.
And McWigan.
Anna Kendrick is doing the defensive dirty work.
That's weird. I put in the face jump. I don't think I fixed the number. Oh well.
That's alright.
I mean, no, it's not, but it's something I gotta fix.
Chess, your stat line, buddy. Oh.
We'll see in a minute. Don't worry, Infidel. It's in the system. I just have to actually put it in.
And the Frost Giants get the ball 1st and 10, and I expect a kneel down system. Some kneel downs.
Yep.
So what's the next game on the docket?
Next game is... Well, you should be knowing that because I'm streaming.
Oh yes, this is true. No, you stream. I'll go look.
I got it. It's fine. Lions Venom. That'll be good.
We can pull up Chess's stats while he's asked.
No, because it won't pause. Huh. Alright, that did not work either. I gotta fix the face gen. 8 receptions, 357 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's our offensive player of the game. Anna Kendrick, your defensive player of the game. Who's listed as tight end. I gotta fix that. Okay. Cool beans.
Chess, buddy, you did amazing. I'm gonna go.
Okay, sounds good. All by myself. All right. The defending champions host the Venom. All right, our expert picks have Vancouver as the favorites. And we are in Lions, so that means only one spot to beat. Cincy. Our weather for this game is clear and high winds, dude. Let's go. Oh, I gotta switch the thing. Sorry. I was responding to a text. Jack Gunner gets the TFL, and let's change the view. Some of the face gens didn't carry over. I gotta figure out what's breaking on that, and so I will be dealing with that later. Gase, deep bomb downfield. It's a flag here, though, so it's coming back. No, it's an offside, so they take the 5. 2nd and 6. Zach Mouse with a short run. And Dustin Johnson is credited with the tackle for a loss as it's 3rd and 5. Maybe. It might be like a dime-based package, Loki. I literally copied over everything I had. So I kind of just went with what I got. I'll double check, though. Axis broken. Let me see what I got. Let me see where I screwed up. Because I will fix it right now if that's the case. So I'm not going to be talking. You don't have a bottom and a dime defensive back? Because that's the only bottom I see. Who the heck is your dime DB? Yeah, no, it's definitely... Okay, it's said. That probably means that, like... that I don't know. Because, yeah, no. And Shiloh's going to take it for it first. And I'll check again. Alright, no rest for the wicked. Fidel, Hyde, Liphammer, Hall. No DL. Pinky. Yeah, the only one I got on... The only bot I got is your wide receiver 5, your fullback, and your dime DB. As Blaze Boss gets the first. And Oxlong is sacked. Bjorn Isaac Grenlund Dalbeck will get him. Bjorn Isaac Grenlund Dalbeck has 2 sacks already, but it's 3rd and 20. And it's 4th and longer as Grenlund Dalbeck gets the 3rd. What a great start for Jess this season. Kick is up and good. Zuko Ito puts points on the board with a 53-yarder and room to spare. Greg Gates gives it to Zach Mouse. Zach Mouse is tackled for a loss by Master Bader. And yeah, I know the face gens aren't really working. I gotta fix that. I just ran out of time today. That's kind of on me. Gase, deep bomb downfield. And it's a pick by I Grab Balls. And yes, he does. Don't worry, your face will be in next week, Green Army. I promise. It'll be in for Wednesday. In fact. As Martinelli. Again, like none of the faces are in. Oxlong is sacked. I was just really focused on sort of getting the actual faces into the files and then dealing with the actual alignment on Portal afterwards. And I ran out of time. And I decided that we wanted to play the games rather than worry about the face gens. I could have been wrong. And so another punt from Zuko Ito. Nearly blocked there, and it's high winds, dude. It's no good. I think the DL got through to it, made it go off target. And Zach Mouse. Tackle for a loss. Bader again. They need to stop running it so much and just start yeeting it with Greg Gase. Play action here, and Pinky A. Hull is going to get this sack. Gase sacked again. This one's Hornet Hives. And so it's going to be a punt from Pete Peters. And Martinelli, or as Joe likes to call him, the Pizza Man, is going to get the first. Martinelli again. He's got some good runs, and that'll work well for him. Hawksong back to pass. Hit while throwing. Sidearm throw, and Blaze Boss has it. And Kylie Ray with a short gain. Hawksong back to pass. Has Blaze Boss. And Zuko Ito's kick is up, and oof, Ito's 1 for 3 tonight. Granted, he's kicking these far ones, so in high winds. But even so, not a debut you want this season. Keeping this a 3-0 game. Despite all that, though, Greg Gase is 0 for 3 with 1 interception. He has not had a completion yet, as the Lions' defense has been punishing. 0 for 4. And Mouse. And so another punt from Peters. Hawksong back to pass. Finds Blaze Boss. And that one's just incomplete. And Lamar. And Martinelli is going to run for the first down. Vancouver calls a timeout with 2 seconds left. I think they're bringing Ito out. No, they're trying one last shot with Oxlong down the field, as they are three-set bunch, and Greg Gase, the 5th, is going to get that sack. All right, let's start the second half. Bomb did not get thrown. So Peters' kick is up. And Shiloh. Martinelli gets the give, and this time he's going to get about 5. Oxong back to pass. Short one to Grayson. Oxong in trouble. Hit while thrown. Finds Lamar. He has his third quarter. Oxong back to pass. And Martinelli gets the first. I think the Venom need to do something on defense. They've gotten lucky with 2 missed Ito kicks, but I don't think this is a winning strategy. Alright. So let's see what they can do now. Oxong hit while throwing, nearly picked there. And it's 3rd and 10. Oxong is 12 for 20 with 138 yards. We have seen the defenses come together in a much more competitive season, as that looks like it was nearly going to be picked, but instead it's going to be punted. So instead of an arm punt, they're going to have to settle for a leg punt. And it's a coffin of a leg punt. Great punt from Zuko Ito is going to make the Venom start with their back to the wall at the 4. Gase, under pressure, throws it away. Gase is 0 for 5. Gase finds Mouse for 8. So it's 3rd and 2, and that is Greg Gase's first completion of the night. And Mouse is going to fall forward to get the first. Loki, to answer your question as to how did he miss, the first one or the second one? I mean, both of them were 45-plus yards. Or 50-plus yards. Weren't they? I don't know. Oh, not the kick. The sack. Gase is sneaky. And Mouse is going to get a short gain. So, despite the fact that Vancouver is unable to walk away with points, they will be getting the ball, and there is a false start here, which is going to be accepted, pushing them back 5 yards for the punt. Which I don't think actually moved them. As we hit the 4th quarter, it's 4th quarter, it's a 3-point game. While Vancouver does have the ball first, we'll see what happens. So, forwards in chat. And Shy is going to get somewhere. Unknowns here. Even Martinelli's here to tune in for the kickoff game. I love it. Oxlong is sacked. Greg Gase the 5th. One of the 2 Greg Gases remaining on a roster. The other one, Greg Gase himself. And Lamar with a huge catch, stop, and making people miss. Makes this now a 3rd and manageable. 6-2 coming in from the Venom. And that's going to be a drop. You gotta catch that. And instead it's 4th and 3. They're going to punt. Oxlong just watching as this guy slowly creeps into him. Yeah, a little bit. Gase gives it to Mouse. Mouse is getting nowhere. Dustin Johnson gets the TFL. Gase back to pass, and he is sacked immediately. Masturbator. It's never really felt like the Venom have had control of this game, despite the score. At least on offense. Gase trying for his second completion. And he does. It's 4th and 7. Do they go for it, or do they... They're staying on the field. This is it. Do or die. 241. You know what? I think it's the right play. Gase has time. Throwing deep. And it's a pick. Masturbator will seal this game. And so, Oxlong back to pass. Avoids the sack. Finds Martinelli. That's the first down. As we are going to hit near the 2-minute warning. And that one's going to be incomplete, stopping the clock at 2:05, which means the Venom are probably licking their lips at the opportunity here. But they've got to do something on offense, so I don't know if they really are. As Lamar is going to probably dagger this, as they would like to say in Vancouver. And there's the comment, dagger. KC Buffalo end of game. Okay, I won't lie. I was rooting for Buffalo that game. I was really sad. I think it would have been really fun to have the Bills and the Bengals. Zach Mouse gets a first down. Greg Gase. Short pass to Lucario, who is not on a roster. I gotta remove Lucario. Whoops. And Greg Gase is sacked this time by Jack Gunner. 4th quarter, it's 3rd and 7. Gase hit while throwing, and that should have been picked. Gase, one last try. This is it. Chico Cortez down the sideline, makes a man miss, and we'll get the first. Gase. Gase has, I think, a free play on this offsides. It is Bodymus Boderman, somehow, who should not be on the roster. 90. Okay, I've got a number. Hold on. I'll see where they're lining up, that they're showing up. 44 is showing up. Index number 44. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably the 6'2". Lovehammer with the sack. Or the 5'3". 6'2". Gase, hit while throwing, finds Boderman for a short gain. But time is ticking. Jefferson Steelflex is credited with that TFL. And Peters' kick is up and good. Now down by 7 points. They're going for the onside kick with 52 seconds left. Trying to at least tie it and see what overtime can bring. Peters' kick is up, and Goat Bisky recovers. Venom stay in this 52 seconds. Gase sacked. Masturbator. Good situational awareness for the AI to know to go for the kick and the onside kick. And 30 seconds, though. Time is ticking. They are out of timeouts. You just got to spike the ball almost. And they do. So 4th and 11, do or die. Lets them reset, lets them set themselves up. Blitz coming, pressure's coming, jumps the route, and that'll do it. Vancouver's going to kneel this one and win it 10-3. Credits to the Venom, they played their heart out, but just not enough. I think Masturbator will be your defensive player of the game. And I would have to bet your offensive player of the game is Mike Oxlong. Right on both accounts. Alright. Are we on our final game of the night? We are. We are on our final game of the night as the Rush host the Dragons. Alright. Dragons in their new unis with their old logos on the helmets. And the Toronto Rush are hosting them. This should be a fun game as neither team has a kicker right now. Because I didn't get a depth chart. So we'll see how this plays out. Toronto has a 7% chance of winning, so we'll see what happens. Alright. So here we go. Toronto kicking off to Denver. I realized I forgot to change the weather. So I'm going to fix the weather. Let's fix the weather and let's get it right. It is our final game. It's our kickoff. We're doing this right. It is cloudy and high winds. Yeah, the coin looks really cool. Alright, game setup. Stadium. It is cloudy, high winds, and nighttime because it's our final game of the night. And we are playing in Denver. Wait, we're playing in Toronto. Which means we'll play in Atlanta. We don't play in Atlanta enough. Alright. So here we go. Let's do this again. Boderman kicks off with a boot. Sanic. Oh, Canada. Oh, right, I gotta change the view. As Mason Jordan, deep bomb downfield, Lucas Arnold to the 5. And so here we go. And Thunderball's in for a touchdown. Is this the start of a success for the rush, or is Denver going to... Hey, Lucas Arnold's here. I love it. And the kick is no good. It's high winds, dude. Lucas Arnold with his first catch as a rush, and what a big one it was. Set up the go-ahead touchdown there. And a quick pass to Carmichael Runt, who I think is switching to kicker, but never got a depth chart. And Dogwood Maple, it's maple season. Kobe from the Provy, I'm not alone. I have all you wonderful people in chat here with me. As Wheel Turner is going to respond in kind with a touchdown. I gotta fix that on the jerseys. It's got the old logo still. And Boderman's kick is good, so Denver takes the lead. And Sanic is going to get back to the 25. So let's see if the Denver defense can clamp up or if Mason Jordan is about to hit this in stride. Oh, I always talk to myself. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. Virginia Emmett. I have no back and forth to say. Virginia Emmett, I think, was sent down. No, Virginia Emmett wasn't, because I definitely put him on depth chart. Her on depth chart. Or it's Sadagayev, who I think needs to be removed. Tackle for a loss by Brutus Maximus, though, who doesn't need to be removed. And so it's going to be a 3-and-out from Toronto. As Skyrush gets this and is met immediately. Willie Beeman back to pass. Finds Runman. Runman out to about the 10. Yeah, it's just your sliders. Ran on 3rd and 10, though, I hear ya. And Beeman again. He's so far not missed a pass, and every single one has been a touchdown, although that one was nearly a pick. Beeman again. Back to pass. And incomplete. And just deflected. Denver has a chance to make this a more than a field goal worth of difference. But Boderman is kicking. Kick is up and good. So it's a 28-yarder. And so Denver takes a 10-6 lead. It is still anyone's ball game, though. After that great pass to get them going in the red zone, Denver stalled out. And so now the Rush look to take a lead. Mason Jordan gives it to Thunderball. Thunderball gets some yards, but not enough. It's 2nd and 6. Yeah, we can get a touchdown. And Thunderball tackled for a loss. Borat Sadgayev will get this one. And so Sky Rush, once again, nowhere to go. It's 10-6. Beeman back to pass. Short one to Maple, and it's going to be enough for a first. Beeman deep bomb. Incomplete. Late face mask against bottom in the DB, though. It's going to be accepted. Making this 1st and 10 and moving them forward. Late flag, though. And this one's deep bomb downfield. Red Vents can't get his hands on it, though. Short pass to Dash Runman. Dash Runman with nothing but space. Denver's going to make this a 2-score game. Possibly. Yes, no, it is. Alright, now that I'm done with my sneezing fit, the Rush take the field. Mason Jordan. Thank you. Brutus Maximus. It was a fun opening drive. John Thunderball is going to get nowhere. Look, I don't want to set expectations here, even though the Dragons are definitely on a downward trajectory with just a need to go into a rebuild. It's not like they all of a sudden collapsed overnight. They're still going to be a playoff contender, and you are very much in the rebuild phase. I don't want to set any expectations here like this was going to be a close game. It was most likely not. But there are still some things to take away. There are still successes. I mean, look, you've held Denver in the red zone once. You've managed to keep this fairly close. It's just the dash, run, and pass and runs. Like that. If you can shut those down, you're good. Just keep building the defense. You'll be in a fine spot. Also, make sure all your players are signed to portal. Kobe from the Froby, I do. You are at tight end numero dos. Beeman back to pass. Botterman. Look, talk to Crane. He sets your depth chart, or rather didn't set your depth chart, and nothing changed. I'm only as good as what is provided. I took guesses. I tried to fill in spots where there were empties, but it was like tight end 2 or wide receiver 5, neither of which felt like good spots. So I left you at tight end dos. Short pass to Lucas Arnold. Lucas Arnold gets another first down. And by the way, I get the point that this game is not looking good for the Rush, but they are knocking on the red zone. Mason Jordan back to pass. Who is it but Lucas Arnold again? Lucas Arnold, the tight end, has 3 receptions for 80 yards. And Lucas Arnold this time can't get it. I don't think that was actually Arnold. No, that was Virginia Emmett. My mistake. Mason Jordan, short pass and just jumps the route. So it's going to be 4th and 7. They're going to bring out Boderman to try and make this more or less chip shot, but could be tricky for Boderman. Kick is up, good, and no good. It hits the post and bounces. Short pass out to Dogwood Maple. And this one's bobbled. And so at the end of the half, Toronto could have been 9-7, 17. Instead is still down by 11 points. And that one's going to be deflected very well and covered very well by the defense. Beeman's thrown for 9 for 19 for 2 touchdowns and 200 yards. Runman can't get quite enough, and so that'll end the half. So here we go. Red fence. Beeman has time. Finds King. Adonis King to the sideline. He's going to be stopped at the 1. He falls in. No. But a huge reception from Adonis King. Pitch to Dash Runman. Runman's going to lose yards. Jaleel Hakeem III is going to get TFL. Maple, left alone out to the side, is going to score. I'm not sure leaving a wide receiver, offensive player of the year wide open is a good strategy, but what do I know? Boderman misses the kick, so it's still 23. And Sanic is going to get back to about the 28. So how's everyone doing on this evening? We are in a, let's see how this drive goes. And Virginia Emmett with a spin move. Great catch and run. Yeah, Dragons are still insane. I think people are counting them out too early on their own team. I think Crane's got a good sense of what to do. Orpheus Non with the tackle. Deep bomb downfield, and Mason Jordan can't connect in double coverage. So it's 3rd and 12. Gives it to Emmett. Emmett can't quite connect for the first. So they're going to punt at about the 45. And the special teams is there to recover as Skyrush is given no quarter. And they're going to start at the 12. Look, if I were to look at this game, there are some things that I like for both teams. It's wide open downfield. Wheel turner. Denver still got it, but there's a late flag. It's coming back on a hold. Nolan Cruz. The OL for Denver is godlike. Let's start with that. So I don't expect a safety here, but we could see one. Beeman back to pass. Short pass out to Runman. Runman's going to take it all the way. So I do like how Toronto's offense is playing, though. I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but the Denver defense is pretty good, and Toronto's actually getting into scoring positions. Against a team that's not the Lions, not the Twisters, they might be winning some very easy games the teams have circled as easy wins, and are going to be pleasantly surprised with how they're playing, and I think we're going to be quite surprised with how the Rush are playing. I don't know if anyone from the Rush is still watching. So, but if you are, that's honestly my takeaway here. It's you're playing a top 3 defense, and you're still actually getting drives. You're not going 3 and out often. You're making the connections when they count, and you have a young team. The Rush are going to be good again. It's pretty scary when I'm looking at it. Play action here is that should have been picked. And Rush is met nowhere. Deep bomb downfield, incomplete. Third quarter, 33 seconds left. Make a wish, 3-3-3. And incomplete there. And Skipjack is met behind the line. Orpheus non tackled for a loss. And that one's incomplete. Alright, let's get some fours in chat just because I don't know. No fours in chat. Mason Jordan finds Virginia Emmett for a short gain. It's 4th and 11. This will likely be a punt, and that'll do it. As Denver's going to either take the lead or control the ball for a good chunk of time. Or both. Well, take the lead is the wrong term. Increase the lead to at least 35. Short pass out to Maple. Maple steps out of bounds but is hit. So the ball's still running. Nafor? Alright, I like it. I like the gumption. I mean, look, Lucas, because you guys are still here. And Maple just going to take it a good chunk of yards. I'd still be really happy with how this is looking. Like, you go, okay, we're not beating the Dragons. I mean, if you looked at this beforehand, you said you probably weren't going to beat the Dragons anyway. You still got 6. You got 2 attempts to score on them. You've gotten, like, multiple drives on them that have not gone 3 and out. I think it's honestly a win. I know it sounds like a moral victory, and it is, but I'd take it. And your defense is giving them fits. Well, maybe not. 15 for 30 for 4 touchdowns and 400 yards. 5 touchdowns. Dogwood Maple this time. And it's good. It doinks in. Alright. Let's see what sim leagues and friends of ours are streaming. In Access Football, the only one streaming is us. Nope. No one. None of our partner leagues are streaming, and none of our partner friends are streaming, so we will just be ending the stream. Thunderball has averaged 0 yards. I think that's fair. I think you do need to fix the sliders. Another snow day. Kobe from the Froby, where are you that you're getting all this snow? Because there's been, like, no snow here. As Botterman is going to get the first. I think I'd run space rate almost. Just really meme it. And Virginia Emmett gets a first. Like, I'm liking all these short passes for yards after carry. Rush are doing well. And Lucas Arnold can't quite turn the corner, and so steps out of bounds accidentally. Wow. False start on Vincent Sharpay. Which Vincent Sharpay are you asking? I don't know. There's 5 of them. All of those numbered 69 are Vincent Sharpay. Thanks to the new OL rule, as Botterman is going to get to the Axis Football Shield as 2-minute warning is hit. Mason Jordan finds Supersonic, but he steps out of bounds on the comeback route, but it's 1st and goal. That's the 3rd time they've gotten in scoring position this game against Denver's defense. Short pass out to Thunderball, and Thunderball's in. That's Thunderball's 2nd touchdown of the night. It's making this 12-36, so still not enough to mount a comeback in a minute 53. But I think they're going to go for the onside kick like the wild people they are. Freaking love it. The cojones. And that'll do it as Michael Edwards recovers. Matthew Edwards. And Runman will get the first, and Toronto's out of timeouts. So I think they're just going to kneel it as they are lining up in, I think, victory formation? Yeah. That'll do it. Denver wins 36-13. It has been an absolute pleasure recording the kickoff with you guys, doing it live. It's good to be back. I won't lie. It is a lot of fun to be back. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing it. We will have games Monday, Wednesday, Friday once again. So, yeah, definitely get in the portal. Make sure you have your contract in, because I will be processing that in a little bit. Yeah. And so, that'll do it. Junit Panda, the former Dragon, former Rush, playing for the Rush again, was kept quiet. And yeah, Beeman is your offensive player of the game, Orpheus Non, your defensive player of the game. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, I know, I gotta talk to TVC, Lucas. We'll get that squared away.